relaxing.
Breathe.
And 3, 2, 1. Coming down. And switching on to that other side. Same thing here. You can also come off your knees if the other one is a little too hard. But we're coming up. Holding straight. You can also stagger the feet. Gives you a little bit more stable of a base. Or stack them. Nice job. And 3, 2, 1. Down. All right. So for this next one, we're going to be in an all fours kind of tabletop position if you're familiar with yoga. So we're coming here. Make sure our back is nice and flat. We're going to tuck our toes. And all we're doing is lifting our knees off the ground slightly. So we're kind of hovering a little bit. Now once we have that position down, we're going to alternate lifting our feet off the ground for 12 total. If you don't want to alternate the feet, you can just hold that position until I finish. But we have 6 on each leg, 12 total. So we're getting into this solid position. Knees are slightly off the ground. And we're going to lift 1 foot at a time. Make sure that core is engaged. Good. 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Nice job. All right, so staying down here, we're coming up to just a kneeling position. We'll get one leg up in front of us. For this one, we're going kind of just moving through the hip kind of area. So we're gonna be in this tall kneeling position, nice good posture. Push the hip forward and come back. We're gonna go 5 times there. So 5 times straight forward. 3, good, nice and easy. 4, and 5. And from here, we're just opening that front leg about 45 degrees from the body. And then we're doing the same exact thing. Keeping the shoulders square, pushing forward nice and easy. Should start to feel a little more stretch in that groin. Last one. All right, now we're gonna open the final one all the way out to 180 degrees if we can. If not, whatever's comfortable as far as you can get. And same exact thing, staying nice and tall, nice and square. We're just driving out to that one side. Stretching that hip and groin. Good. And 5. Awesome. So now we're going to switch legs. Same thing on this side. So we're starting straight forward, nice and tall. 5 each way. 2, good. 3, 4, and 5. Take your time with this one. Make sure we're feeling if we have any tightness anywhere. Oh yeah. 2, good. 3, 4, nice, nice and tall. And 5. Last one, we're opening all the way out. 1, 2, 3, good. 4, and 5. Nice job. From here, we're coming up onto our feet. Next one, we're going to do some single leg balancing work. So, we'll do this from the side so you can see we're starting here. Let's go with the right leg up first. We're going to get the thigh parallel to the ground, and all we're doing is the alphabet with our foot. So if I turn this way, I don't expect you to be able to see it, right? Find that balance. Go A, B, C, D, right? So we're going to hold that position for 30 seconds. Doesn't matter how far along the alphabet you get. The main idea is just kind of maintaining that balance on that single leg while kind of thinking about something else as well. So once you find that position, hold it. Nice. Keeping that leg up as high as you're comfortable. Nice. Good. Should feel it in that hip flexor on the right leg, a little bit in the glute of that bottom leg. And relax. Shake it out a little bit. We're gonna switch to the opposite leg. So same thing here. Standing nice and tall, right? Maybe knees are gonna be slightly unlocked. Raise that knee. Start that off a bit. Good. Nice and tall. Good. Ten seconds left. Nice, hold. And 3, 2, 1, relax. Shake it out. Nice job, everyone. All right. So, make sure you have plenty of room in front and behind you. We're gonna go to a reverse lunge, up into a knee drive, and we're gonna hold that position for a second. So, it's gonna look something like this. Nice and tall. We're gonna reverse lunge back, and then with that back foot, my right leg, driving up to a knee, that same position we're in, we're gonna hold for a second. Then you can reset. Switch legs if you'd like to. Oop, find that balance, right? Hold for a second. Reset. Big step back. Drive up and hold. This one we have 10 on each leg, so take your time moving through it. Nice and easy. You really want to focus on stabilizing in this single leg position. All right, so feel free to go on your own pace or along with me. Driving up and hold for a second. Good. And if you want to do the same leg over and over, you don't have to switch. That's just going to increase the time that you're on that single leg for whichever leg you're doing. Good. Staying nice and tall throughout. 6, good. 7, 8, 9, whoa, and 10. So we got 10 on each side. 1, good. 2. Posture is going to be really important here too. As soon as we get caught forward, that's when we'll start to lose that balance. We can stay nice and aligned, nice and stable. Good. Good. Last one here. Drive up and hold. And shake out the legs. All right, I'm gonna grab a sip of water. Our next little block is gonna be single leg strength and stability focused. So, I've got some options for you. Make sure you have a chair or a couch or whatever, something to sit on. So basically, what we're gonna do here, so ideally, this becomes a single leg squat, right? But I realize that is not an easy thing to do. So to start, we can just be on one leg here and try and control ourselves into that chair. If we can, stand up with that one leg, right? That would be perfect, right? But if not, we just control down and we stand up with 2. So, if neither of those work, you can also do a stagger stance. So say I'm working on my right leg, I'm gonna have my left heel down in front of me. That's gonna load the right leg a little bit more, but help stabilize it by having kind of an anchor point or another point of balance. So, this one we have 10 on each side. Take your time going through this. Make sure we're nice and controlled, especially in the descent of our squat. Yeah, let's do it. So we'll start with the right leg. If you want, right, you can have that heel down in front. Control down. Drive up off that single leg if you can. Main emphasis is controlling that descent right now. Good. Nice job. 6, good. Try not to crash onto that chair. Control it down, drive on up. Good. Once we get 10, we're going to switch to the other leg. Same thing here. You might find one leg is going to be stronger or weaker than the other. It's totally fine. Which means you got to work a little harder on one side. Ooh. Control. Drive up. Good. Make sure we're breathing. Nice job. And 10. Shake out those legs. Next thing we got is that single leg balance once again. So very similar to our warm-up. Only difference is we're not moving our foot. We're just here and we're just holding. So it should be a little bit easier. 30 seconds. Use this to kind of relax a little bit, catch the breath. And once everybody's ready, we're up and we're holding. Nice and tall, nice deep breaths. Easy 30 seconds. Trying to keep that knee up as high as you can, at least parallel with the hip. Good. Halfway. Might feel a little burn in the top of that quad, those hip flexors. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Same thing, we're going to switch legs, balancing on one and holding. What's up, man? No, sorry. We're actually doing an online, virtual class right now. I can't really tell you when we'll be open, honestly. Yeah. Halfway. Good, last 10 seconds. Hey, what's up, man? 3, 2, 1, and relax. Shake out the legs. Nice job. Grab some water. Hello. We got one more round. So each block we're only going to do 2 sets. But because it's a little bit slower of a movement or a hold, I want us really focusing on, especially with those single leg squats, that eccentric lowering phase. That's where we're going to get a lot of strength from, and it's actually going to make you a little bit more sore than some of the other aspects. So, when we're ready, find that chair you were using before. Shake out the legs, right? Get ready. Smack them if you need to. Last set of these. We got 10 on each leg. Same idea. We're going to control that descent into the chair, whether you have that opposite heel on the ground helping you stabilize, or you have that foot in the air controlling the descent. Here we go. Up, drive up. Good. 2, 3. Nice job. 4. Halfway. 6. 7. Nice job. 8. 9. And 10. Once you finish 10 on that side, shake that leg out. And we're switching to the other one. Same thing here, nice and controlled. Posture is going to be really important here as well. Staying nice and tall, making sure we're not hunching forward too much or falling back too much into that chair, right? Control, drive up, good. Drive up, nice job. Good. 4, 5, nice. 6, 7, ooh. Make sure we got that balance right, find that nice stacked position. Good. 8, 2 more. 9, and 10. Ooh, yeah. Shake out those legs just a little bit. Cool, we got those single leg balances. All right. Let's go ahead and start with that left leg up this time. Nice and tall. Make sure we're stacked. Knees coming up, and we're holding. Good. Nice deep breaths. In the nose, out the mouth. Good. Halfway. Make sure you got a slight bend in that bottom leg. We're not fully locked out, but we're not going to squat either, right? Somewhere right in the middle. And 3, 2, 1, relax. Good. Shake that leg out. Same thing. Nice little bend. Drive that knee up and then we're holding. Good. Nice and tall. Good work. I can feel a little burn in that right quad. And 3, 2, 1, and down. Nice job, everybody. All right, so this next little section, feel free to grab some water if you want while I kind of explain and set up a little. We're gonna be down on the floor on our mat. Get this here. Perfect. So, just like the single leg squats, we're going to be focusing on the lowering portion of a push-up. So, I do not care how you get up from that push-up. I only care how you control that descent down. So, whether that's up against the wall or a couch or some sort of elevated surface or on your knees, either way, we're going to start in our top push-up position. And I want you to control for 1, 2, 3 from here. You can push up onto your knees, get set again. Same thing here. 1, 2, 3. If you can push up, then great. That's awesome. But if not, that's not what I'm concerned about. That's not what we're working on. So we have 10 of these. Go at your own pace. Make sure you're really controlling that descent down. Here we go. Nice straight line with the body, or from the knees if you're doing that. 1, 2, 3. Pressing up. 1, 2, 3. Get up any way you need to, any way you can. Get set. 1, 2, 3. Good. Same thing here. 1, 2, 3. Coming back. 1, 2, 3. Halfway. 1, 2, 3. Good. 1, 2, 3. Nice job, everybody. Nice and controlled. 1, 2, 3. Good. We got 2 more here. 1, 2, 3. Good. 1, 2, and 3. All right. Nice job. Shake out those arms a little bit. All right. So the next little exercise here, if you were with me, I think last Wednesday we did this one. If you have a hat, recommend flipping it backwards. If not, don't worry about it. We're coming down into that bottom push-up position. And from here, knuckles are on the ground. All we're doing is squeezing our shoulder blades together. Once we're in this position, we have 8 elbow hinges, elbow extensions, nice and controlled, making sure those scapular shoulder blades are pinched together the entire time. So, 8 total, nice and controlled. Here you go. Squeeze. Try to keep those knuckles from touching the ground the entire time. Good. 4, 5, nice job. 6, 7, and 8. Good. Back to center. Go ahead and sit up if you need to. Grab some water if you like. We got 1 more round of that little series. Take your time if you're finishing up here. Nice job. Alrighty. Once everybody's ready, we're gonna meet back down in that push-up position. Same thing, right? We want to control that descent as best we can. 3 seconds is the goal. Get up however you want, doesn't matter. Come up on the knees, roll over if you need to. So, nice tall position. Controlling for 1, 2, 3. Get up by pushing back on the knees if you need to. Reset, nice and long. 1, 2, 3. Relax, pushing back up. Nice job. 1, 2, 3. Good. Really control. 2, 3. All the way down. Reset at the top if you need to. Nice and tall. 1, 2, 3. Good. Halfway. Make sure we're breathing. 1, 2, 3. Nice job. 1, 2, 3. Pushing back up. Good. Remember that main focus is controlling our descent. 1, 2, 3. Pushing up any way you need to. 2 more here. 1, 2, 3. Good. Last one. 1, 2, 3. And done. Shake out those arms, do little arm swings, right? Should feel that chest burning just a little bit. Take a second before we go to those prone elbow hinges. Finding a spot on the ground. Lying on our belly. Hands are going to be in the same position as our push-up, just on our knuckles. All right, when you're ready, squeeze those shoulder blades up off the mat. We got 8 extensions. 2, 3, 4, good, nice and controlled. 5, squeezing those shoulders. 6, 7, and 8. Control back. and relax. Nice job, everybody. Woo. Take a little break here. Last little section, just a few core exercises. We are going to be back down on the mat for these exercises. So once you get your water, catch your breath a little bit, you'll meet me back down on the ground. Woo. Nice job. All right, for our first exercise here, we're doing a tall plank, alternate extremity lifts. So that means whatever you start with, say I'm starting with my right hand, I'm in that tall plank position, gonna lift right hand, left leg comes off, right leg comes off, and that kind of starts the circle over again. We're only gonna hold that for 20 seconds. If you don't feel comfortable fully extending the arm overhead, you can just lift the hands. If you don't feel comfortable lifting the legs, you can just lift the hands. If you don't feel comfortable lifting the hands, just lift the legs, vice versa. Here we go, we got 20 seconds. And we should all be up. You can widen those feet if you need to. Extending, lifting those limbs off the ground, and breathing. Good. We got 3, 2, 1. Woo. And relax. Nice job. Next one, we're going to flip over onto our backs. From here, our resting position is going to be legs up in the air. From here, we're controlling the descent of one leg at a time, 20 reps total. So all we're doing here, control down, tap the heel, bring it up. That's 1. You can alternate, bring it up, 2, control down, 3. Making sure that core is engaged, using it to lift, anchor those legs. All right, 20 total. When you're ready, legs are up, controlling down. 1, good. 2, 3, trying to tap that heel on the floor. 4, 5, good. 6, 7, 8, trying to keep those legs as straight as possible. 9, 10, halfway. 11, 12, good. 13, 14, 15, 16, nice job. 17, make sure we're breathing. 18, 19, and 20. Woo! Go ahead and relax. Hang out here a little bit. Woo. All right. Last little round here. Back to the top with those alternating extremity lifts. We got 20 seconds here. Lifting the arms, then the legs. If you're comfortable with that. All right. 20 seconds. Make sure that core is engaged. We want one straight line from the head all the way through the heels if possible, right? So, coming up to the top. And go. Nice job. Breathe in through it. And 3, 2, 1, and down. Awesome job. Woo. All right, last little bit here before we stretch. Flip it onto our backs. thing with these leg lowers, controlling your leg on the way down. Whenever you're ready, we got 20 here. The legs come up, control it down. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5, nice job. 6, 7, 8, 9, good. 10, halfway. 11, 12, core is tight. 13, 14, 15, 16, almost there. 17, good. 18, 19, last one. And 20. Woo. Nice job. Gonna hang out here for a little bit. Catch your breath. Nice job, everyone. All right. We're gonna make our way to a kneeling position similar to the warm-up. Start with our left leg forward. Good. Now from here, we're working our right shoulder. So we're keeping the shoulders square. All we're doing is opening, rotating. Once we get to the top here, I'm wrapping my thumb outside away from my body and down and around. That's gonna be 1. We have 6 total. Trying to keep this arm in one kind of little area. So we're not opening up here, but keeping it straight and in front of us the whole time. Good. We have 6 on each side, nice and controlled. Trying to work through that range of motion in the shoulder. 5, good. Reaching long and around. Last one here. And 6. Good. We're gonna switch legs here. Same thing on this shoulder. Trying to keep those shoulders nice and square. Leading with the thumb. Wrap. And back to center. Good. 2. Yeah. 3. Try to get a little bit more range of motion if you can. 4, good. 5, and 6. Nice job. All right, next one we're coming down to pigeon. So, however you're comfortable getting into that position, we're gonna cross our right leg in front of our body here. If you feel the stretch up on your hands in this taller position, then we're gonna hang out here. If it's not as aggressive of a stretch as you like, we can lower to the elbows or even completely lay on that front knee. Whatever version you're doing, we're gonna hold for 45 seconds. Once we get to that spot, breathe in, and here we go. Good. Kind of try and sink into that position just a little bit. Every time you exhale, relax more into this position. Good. Should feel it in that outside of that hip, glute area. Nice work. And 3, 2, 1. We're gonna switch legs. So however you want to get to that other leg, crossing it in front of you. Same stretch here. About 45 seconds. Nice deep breaths, relaxing into that position. And we're going. Good work. So if we feel that heart rate coming down. Good deep breaths. Same thing here. Every time we exhale, try to relax deeper into the stretch. Good. 10 seconds. Three, two, one. Relax. All right. Nice job, everybody. We made it. That's all I got for you today. Not too bad. A little different, right?